You can do it. You can do it.
You can do it.
Give it a try.
You can do it. You can do it. Give it a try.
You can do it. You can do it.
You can do it.
You can do it.
Amazing as it may seem, but these two club players could be playing out a dress rehearsal for the Olympic final in London in 2012. In the black shirt, Gavin Evans, part of a junior world championship winning team. In the orange, Darius Knight, part of the same world championship winning team. Those in the know have stopped to watch.
My dream is that these boys and girls will continue to 2012.
We have a chance of winning medals in London 2012. These players, in theory, should be at their best in 2012.
And hopefully then, at the Olympics, we might bring back a medal.
What does table tennis mean to you now?
Well, I mean, for me, it means everything.
Remember, my dad got me into it at about 5, and then I can remember I used to walk under the table picking up all the balls and stuff.
But their non-stop skills are just part and parcel of hundreds of kids' enjoyment at a massive gathering. Clubs from every part of the British Isles have travelled to Wolverhampton for a weekend festival.
If I had to take a general picture, table tennis is certainly on the way up in this country.
There are many ways to get started.
Well, I had two friends and they were playing table tennis, and I saw them play. The speed of the game and the enthusiasm they showed, it just got me hooked on it.
My mum used to play as a teenager.
My dad used to play.
It was on holidays.
My dad's bat wasn't top of the wardrobe when I was wondering what was it for.
And the story of Darius Knight's first club, London Progress, proves you don't need custom-made facilities. How did you start, Darius?
I started in a shed.
3 decades ago, they were still making do.
When I began in the school dinner time. We couldn't afford to have a proper table, so we just had the tabletops. Put the tops on top of the desks, and then we just played. And of course, we couldn't have a long run back because the blackboard was just behind me. So I developed my game playing very close to the table.
Now, when Desmond was learning 30 years ago, ping-pong diplomacy was a famous phrase, which helped open up what was then the most secretive nation in the world, China. And still, in many ways, this sport's universal appeal is still bridging gaps, a religious one in Ireland.
I think for kids north and south of the border, it gives them a great opportunity to learn about one another and to understand one another.
A health one in Reading.
It creates a fantastic environment for them to improve, to enjoy, to keep fit, to be part of a team.
But one enjoyable sporting divide will never change, and that's the rivalry of two talented brothers.
I remember when you did win the old match, you made it clear to Peter Chalmers, our school teacher, that you'd beaten me.
Oh, what do you mean? I made it clear to every single person in the world when I beat you.
Their competitive spirit carried them all the way to the full England team. Matthew Syed is visiting. Andrew now devotes his life to coaching everyone who comes into this hall.
OK, Simon? Good, Simon.
Everyone can and does play table tennis.
The ball spins 100 times per second.
40 millimetres in diameter.
200 million people play in China. 300 million people play in the world. When smashed, the ball goes 100 miles per hour.
The ball weighs 2.7 grams.
And to be good, you have to have the athleticism of a sprinter and the strategy of a chess player. And it's a very engaging sport to play.
What do they think of people calling it ping-pong?
Ping-pong?
Ping-pong. Ping-pong.
Doesn't make much difference, but table tennis sounds a bit better.
Most expensive blades available now in the region of £120. Most expensive rubbers, £35. So £200 for a bet.
But you don't need to start with that.
No, £2.99 will get you started.
Our very best think a golden age is coming.
You can get a lot of tables in a relatively small amount of space. And that is why it is a great vehicle to introduce young people to sport, to get the benefits of health and camaraderie and all the other things that sport can deliver. And I'd love to see table tennis really reach the mainstream and fire on all cylinders. I think it's a sleeping giant.
If these two, Darius and Gavin, don't quite go all the way to 2012 Olympic glory, then there's always Gavin's 6-year-old brother Scott, ready and waiting for 2020. If you want to know more, log on to skysports.com/you can do it.